Question number 15. Question number 15 says, I have a total number of 300 rupees 300. I have a total of rupees 300 in coins in denomination rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5. So I have a total amount of rupees 300. 300 rupees total in various denominations, that is rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5. Okay. Next it is given the number of 2 rupee coins is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins. Okay. Another information given is total number of coins is 160. The total number of coins is 160. How many coins of each denomination are with me? So, let's break the different levels of information given to us. What is given to us? Total number of coins that I have, which is 160. Another information given to me is the number of 2 rupee coin is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins. And what else is given to me? The total amount that I have. Okay. Now let's try to use all of these to get to an equation. Okay. So when they tell me, now go back to the dependent variable and independent variable thing. It tells me that my number of 2 rupee coins is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins. Okay. So let me assume my number of 5 rupee coins is x. Then what will be my number of 2 rupee coins? 3x. Okay. But then what is my total? What is my number of 1 rupee coin? Do I know it? Not now, not as of now. Can I deduce it? I think yes. How? I have total number of coins. How many? 160. Do I know the number of 5 rupee coins? Do I know the number of 2 rupee coins? Yes. Then I can very well find out the number of 1 rupee coin as well. How? 160 minus the number of 5 rupee coin and 2 rupee coin will give me the total number of 1 rupee coin. Correct? And if I have the number of coins of rupee 1, 2 and 5, I can simply add the denominations, the value of the denominations and get the total amount, which is rupees 300. Correct? Let's solve it. As I explained, let us assume the independent variable. What? Independent variable? Number of rupee 5 coins, bx. Then who is dependent on it? Number of rupees 2 coins. How many? 3 times. 3 times of 5 rupee coin and hence 3x. What is given to us extra? Total number of coins 160. So what will I get from here? The number of 1 rupee coin. That will be 160 minus the sum of these two. That is x plus 3x. Okay. So what do I get? 160 minus 4x, which is the number of 1 rupee coin. So now this question becomes so much similar to my previous question number 14. Okay. I have been given the total amount, which is rupees 300. I know the number of each of the denominations. All I need to do is add up their values so that it comes out to rupees 300. Okay. Therefore, total amount of rupees 5 will be number of 5 rupee coins into rupees 5. How many 5 rupee coin I have? X. So 5 into x is rupees 5x. That is, if you count the 5 rupee coins, which are x, there are x 5 rupee coins. If you count them, the total amount you will get is rupees 5x. Total amount of rupees 2 coin will be number of 2 rupee coins, which is 3x, into the denomination, which is 2. Therefore, it will be rupees 6x. 3 2s are 6 and the variable x tags along, which is rupees 6x. Okay. Total amount of rupees 1 1 will be, how many coins of rupees 1? This. 160 minus 4x into what is the denomination? 1. What do I get? 160 minus 4x. These are the amounts which add up to rupees 300. Total amount rupees 300, remember. So what is the equation that I get? So the equation that I have with me is 5x plus 6x plus 160 minus 4x is equal to rupees 300. Understood? The amount, the total amount of each denomination when added up gives me rupees 300. Simple solving. 5 plus 6, 11. 11 minus 4, 7. X. Okay. Plus 160 is equal to 300. Just solve it. I will just do it here. Will be 140. Okay. So x will be 140 by 7. 20. I get x as 20. What was x? X, remember what was x? The total number of 5 rupee coins. Therefore, number of 5 rupee coin 20. Then what will be the number of 2 rupee coin? Remember 3 times. Therefore, number of 2 rupee coin 3 times of number of 5 rupee coins. So I get 60. 3 times 20 into 3. Okay. And finally, number of 1 rupee coin. Remember, 160 minus 4x. What do we have? 160 minus 4x. 160 minus 4 into x is 20, which is 160 minus 80, which is 80. Okay. So what are the total number of coins we have for each denomination? For 5 rupees it is 20. For 2 rupees it is 60. And for 1 rupee it is 80. That's my answer. See, you can also check all these. You add it up, not these numbers, you add the values and you should get rupees 300 in total. Okay. Similarly, for question 14 also you can verify yourself. Once you get the total number of denominations, you simply multiply each number by its denomination value to get the total value. For example, what am I saying here? 20. What is 20? 20 is the number of 5 rupee coins. So what will be the total amount if I count my rupees 5 coin, which is 20 in number? 20, 5, 5, 5, 5. So if I do it 20 times, it will be 20 into 5. That is 100 rupees. What will I get? From here I get 100 rupees. What about 60 into 2 rupee coin? There are 62 rupee coins. So 60 into 2, 120 rupees. What about 80 into 1 rupee coin? 80 rupees. So, if you add all these values, what do you get? 300 rupees. Which is that was given to you. The total amount is 300 rupees. Okay? Let's do a quick recap. total number of coins, sorry, not the coins, total number of amount is rupees 300 given to me of various denominations, rupees 1, rupees 2, rupees 5. One more extra information given, number of 2 rupee coin is thrice, 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins. Okay. Total number of coins, 160. What do we do? Assume the independent variable, that is the number of 5 rupee coin, be x. So, the number of 2 rupee coin will be 3x. Then, from there I get the number of 1 rupee coin, which is 160 minus 3x plus x, which is 160 minus 4x. Now, what is given to me? The total amount 300. Simply get the value. How? How do I get the value? Get the value of each denomination first. So, rupees 5 rupee coin, how much will a total of x 5 rupee coins will amount to? Rupees 5x, 5 into x. A total of 3x 2 rupee coins will amount to 3x into 2. Okay, 3x coins, 2 rupee each is equal to rupees 6x. That's what we are getting, so rupees 6x. And the total amount of rupees 1, but how many coins? 160 minus 4x. Therefore, how much rupees? Rupees 160 minus 4x. Add all these values of money. 5x plus 6x plus 160 minus 4x gives you rupees 300. You get a simple linear equation in one variable. Solve it. Get the value of x. Once you get the value of x, you can pretty well solve the number of coins you have for rupees 5, rupees 2 and rupees 1. Okay.